I probably should unmute myself. I promise tomorrow I will be back in the house for announcements in person. But for today, we'll do announcements on the road one more time. Well, we'll start this thing off like we usually do with the Pledge of Allegiance. I'll bring it up on the screen again because I don't have a flag with me in person. We'll use a YouTube. It's the best we're going to do today. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And then, there's also 10 hours if you need it on YouTube at any given point. So let's go through the announcements. Today is Thursday the 7th. It is a B day. Trying to be able to see both screens at the same time, so forgive me, folks. So it's a B day, and here are your announcements. First and foremost, the Guatemala service trip is back. If you have not heard about this thing, you are in for a treat. Okay? If you're interested in building a house, climbing a volcano in Guatemala, and doing service, you are in for a treat because we are offering this trip during spring break. You can find out all the details this Wednesday, October 13th at 5:30 in room 132. That's Senor Burke's room. Bring your parents, stop by that room and talk to Senor Burke about it. I will tell you, it is always amazing to hear the great stories. Every year we have a lot of homes go to the same neighborhood. We get to see what last year's class built and the year before that and the year before that. We are making our mark outside of just Cedar Rapids. We're making our mark globally. So if that is something you're interested in and you're a trustworthy, honest student who wants that opportunity to do service globally, please go to that meeting because it's pretty cool. You even see the capstones. Now, the Washington Literary Press is, again, our student-run magazine. It publishes student art and writing. First issue is called Mr. Pharaohs, and it has the heebie-jeebies. And it's supposed to be an artistic rendering of our greatest fears. The questions are, what are you afraid of, Washington Warriors? And we want to know if you can submit some art or poetry about it soon. That submission deadline for the issue is October 8th, which is tomorrow. So make sure you have something in by the end of this week. Make sure you stop by either room 222 or use the Washington Literary Press at Gmail to submit things. You can also stop by the room on Tuesdays or Thursdays after school because we're actually having meetings to help compose and craft this magazine. So, the juniors and sophomores, we've been talking about PSAT. We are getting close to the nitty gritty there. Test is given on the 13th. It's really soon, like next week. And registration wraps up tomorrow. So again, last day, stop by the counseling office and apply if you want to take it. $20 for our sophomores, free for juniors. Really important if you want to be National Merit Scholar. MVP training will be taking place on Friday at 8 in the Little Theater. Take Charge will be meeting in room 116 at 3 o'clock today. They'll be finalizing their Red Ribbon Week activities. And again, you're all cordially invited to join. Ukulele Jam, that takes place Thursdays after school, which is today in room 119. FBLA, they meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And of course, they meet after school. And the Board Game Club meets at 3 o'clock on Thursdays. That's in the library. FBLA, you meet in Miss Debbie Smith's room. Art Club is meeting Mondays and Fridays, which means you'll have another meeting tomorrow. And again, that's in room 241 in case you've forgotten. Make sure you stop by there. And then the vending machines, another friendly reminder, their hours of service are before 9:40, after 1:50, because they're not accessible during lunchtime. And then in case you want to wash it down with something, Forest Drive Cafe is again open hours that are not lunch. And again, you've got to work with your teachers to find the appropriate time to do so. Now, today's events, really short list, but important. We've got cross country. The MVC meet is taking place at Warren Golf Course, and that's for the boys and girls. That is sophomore and varsity. Starts at 3:40, and it pretty much follows the 3:40, 4:10, 4:40, 5:45 timetable. And as far as birthdays go, we've got Mason McDowell, Angel Rodriguez, and Mitchell Jarzinski, or I'm sorry, Jarzinska. So happy birthday to you folks. Lunch menu is cheese tortellini. We haven't had cheese tortellini this year, so that's pretty cool. And you can get it with cheese sauce if you want, or meat sauce. I think I see meat sauce for sure. And then of course the breadsticks and all that stuff with it. You can get your spicy chicken sandwich today, your sub sandwich, and your chef salad. And I think we're getting to the point now where we're going to start putting the main line on one side. It came from Community WHS yesterday. We're going to actually have a sign, and hopefully you guys appreciated that. But in addition to that, we're going to have the main line always on the same side and the alternate on the other side. And we're going to start that hopefully today or tomorrow. I haven't had a chance to talk to Mr. Wright, who's been our board writer. But main line, cheese tortellini. Everything else is your alternate. It's mostly sandwiches and our salad for today. That concludes our announcements, people. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. And it is my sincere hope that you also have an awesome rest of the day. So take care, everybody. Enjoy. And Ms. Green, sign us off for today.
It's always a great day to be a warrior.
That's right. You guys take care. We'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye, Miss Mallard.